I believe it's smash tag 18 or 19. One of the teens. I don't know. I lost count. But it's all good. We're gonna be streaming it tomorrow, so tune into that. I believe that starts at 2 p.m. Eastern. I know we're gonna be competing with Frostbite a little bit, but by towards the end when we get towards finals, Frostbite should be done with, so then all the viewership can possibly come.
That's still no excuse. You got multi-Twitch at home. You can multi-Twitch, watch a bunch of streams on
Twitch.
And we're moving right into it. JohnNumbers versus Angel Cortes. Game 1 is going to be on Battlefields.
And this is winners finals for those at home, not losers. So Numbers, trying to use the super hula hoops in order to try to get back onto the stage. Angel just kind of applying a lot of pressure here with these forward airs. Angel knows this matchup. He's played against John time and again. These guys kind of go back and forth.
Yeah, they're certainly no strangers to each other, but when a match is going to be sitting at the ledge, you know it's John who's going to be liking the situation more, even if he's not the one in control of the ledge, because he can turn the situation so freely. And he almost had that down there.
Numbers just camping the landing, hitting with that swoop to the sun, forcing Angel.
No, John knows that he doesn't have to approach too hard on Angel. Angel is a very proactive player. He's going to be getting his bananas. He's going to be putting out pressure with Pop Gun. He's going to be trying to rush in with Monkey Flip. All of these options, John already knows. But if John gets deep breathing, he gets the sun salutation, he's going to be able to respond perfectly.
Okay, now John playing super smart, goes for the pivot grab at the ledge of the stage, sending Angel off stage. Managed to hit the soccer ball into him. Great placement coming from him. Goes for the forward air off stage in order to try to spike Angel off stage. And Angel responding with a forward smash of his own, predicting John to use normal get up onto the stage instead.
And I like that down air that Angel Cortes put out. It may have whiffed, but it was in position to punish the wall jump that we see out of John a lot.
John almost getting the deep breathing, man. Ends up canceling instead in order to try to prevent himself from taking too much damage away from Angel.
He wants to try and keep himself healthy while also trying to return the aggression back in his favor.
But you know what? Angel's going to go off stage, take this favor. Z drops the banana peel into him, goes for the down air spike, and evens up the stock count.
And just like that, 52% already on Angel. John wasn't able to get a lot on this first stock while he was weaving between the platforms and ledges. So this is looking handily in John's favor right now.
We went for the down air, but John just immediately grabbed onto that ledge instead. Trying to go for the grab, expecting John to roll to the left, but still kind of misspacing a little bit. John just throwing out a couple of pivot grabs in order to just keep a possible approaching Angel at bay. This grab could do wonders for him, applying a little bit of damage. Seeing 103% though. Has to get something going. Looking for probably a big play, and JohnNumbers is very aware of that. Trying to get behind him as they roll back and forth. Angel ended up getting the grab instead, continuing to have a little bit of stage pressure against him. Trying to land with that forward air. Manages to power shield, salute to the sun, uses the banana peel in order to try to glide toss his way into his comfort zone.
But now John sitting with stage control goes immediately to the ledge. He's trying to force this ledge situation because these percentages on board, John has a lot of options for taking the stock from Angel.
See him trying to once again approach with the neutral air, goes for the back air at his shield, and that actually ended up killing. For a second there, I thought Angel Cortes was DIing it well enough for her to survive, but the big blast zones of Battlefield were not enough to save this man.
It looked like his DI was perfectly on point. However, I saw that he went for the jump. That might have been the key factor as to how he lost that stock, because as you jump, you're expanding the hurt box and putting it just barely into the blast zone, and that's what's going to do it. John looking very surprised at the fact that Angel's sticking to Diddy, but going into Game 2 on Final Destination.
This is the best 3 of 5, so Angel still has a couple more games to work with, even if he manages to lose this next one. So he shouldn't, just because JohnNumbers took away Game 1 does not determine the entire set. As we're seeing, Angel starting to run a train on him. Immediately going for the grabs and the down airs instead. He has him off stage, trying to apply a little bit more pressure with that dash attack.
He's just running away with these grab combos right now, but now John opting to try and just run around him, get up his resources. I like that Angel's starting to kite around John. He's not taking too much distance because he knows that John's going to be able to run away with that kind of a lead. And if he stays too on top of John, not able to read his movement options properly, he's not going to be able to respond in time.
And that was some slick movement coming in from Angel Cortes. Reversing that banana peel into him in order for the banana peel to actually hit his opponent while he had him in a mid-grab, mid-throw. Just maximizing damage as much as possible.
We We often see a lot of ditties at medium to high level play, and they all have different styles, but one thing to note of Angel Cortes' style is his movement is always so smooth, especially between B reversing and banana movement. And just like that, John's going to be losing that stock. That was a very convincing first stock. Angel only having 59% on board.
Oh, he tried to get the forward air conversion off of the banana peel, but JohnNumbers was just too far away for that in order to connect. But JohnNumbers running away from Angel, trying to find a little bit of footing, but I guess he just kind of forgot the banana peel was there. These monkeys just leaving these banana peels. There's trash all over the place. Hits him with a down tilt. I thought he was going to go off stage for a downer, but didn't want to risk it, especially when he has this big of a lead. Doesn't need a power play today.
And we get the pivot grab off of John. Now he's got the ledge situation right where he needs it, but Angel's sitting at 117, and we haven't seen John being able to secure these kills as of late on Angel. And sitting with Rage, very dangerous situation, as we saw between Angel and Raptor earlier.
He just goes for the monkey flip kick instead of trying to go for the grab. He has him off stage. Numbers has the banana peel in hand. Can Angel try to go for the trump? No, JohnNumbers is very aware of it. Immediately gets off of the ledge instead to avoid his sure demise.
Angel's movement's looking a lot more clean in game 2. I saw a couple of perfect pivots in that moment, and the micro spacing is just so strong between these two.
And that was such a great scenario there. Angel trying to go for the down air. JohnNumbers very aware of what Angel was looking for. So obviously just hit the soccer ball into him, going for the header. But now he's off stage, going for the hula hoops, tries to go for the trump again. Tries to respond with the monkey flip, but JohnNumbers again power shielding it, not getting the correct read. Angel's just struggling to try to solidify this kill. Meanwhile, he's still sitting at 2 stocks. It does not matter. Hits that down tilt into up smash with a solid 2 stock against JohnNumbers. Game 2.
And John looking a little distraught, trying to figure out what changed in that match. And Angel's clean movement just let him get away with so much in that match. He was able to just run a train on John, rack up damage incredibly easily. And even though he struggled for the kills, he kept himself at such a safe distance that he was able to weave in and out of when he wanted that damage.
Angel going for a couple stretches before he goes straight to one of John's favorite stages, Town and City.
So while I understand why this was a strong stage pick for John, the platforms lead for a lot of potential in guarding the ledge and a lot of movement options to safely camp out. I feel like everything that benefits VII is also going to benefit Diddy Kong in the situation.
Like the small blast zones, the small ceiling, be able to kill a lot faster. There's a lot of things. You know, it's pretty much just hard to counterpick Diddy Kong with VII.
He just performs so well on all of the legal stages.
Well, that was kind of an interesting scenario. Angel Cortes was chasing after to try to get the follow-up against John, but the stretcher just kind of like pulled him away. He's like, nah, you're not going to get this follow-up.
Just a magic carpet right to safety.
Trying to go for the monkey flip in order to push John off stage again, putting him back in his comfort zone. Goes for the Z-drop into back air. Angel's just on top of these Z-drops today. Once again, expecting John to like fast fall into that instead, but John being ever so wary, just decided to keep the high ground and opted to stay up higher instead. Hitting with this forward air. Once again, he's applying a lot of pressure with these forward airs, but John just none the wiser, stays a little bit away.
Now, one thing I've noticed that even though Angel's in full control of the ledge, and he's consistently getting control of the ledge, at the very least in this game, John's been able to rack up a lot of damage between these trades on ledge.
Well, John just keeps getting these pickups on the monkey flip. Angel just keeps monkey flipping back and forth and trying to mix up where he's going to go against John. But John just keeps going for the up air and knows exactly where he's going to be at the right time. And these tricks are just not working against him. Tries to go for the Z-drop on the stage in order to try to catch John slipping if he uses normal get-up instead. But he ended up being patient when he's off stage. Instead, goes for the stage spike, and unfortunate mistake coming from John is going to eat that first stock.
Now, Angel put out so few but such strong options at the ledge to allow him to be able to force that situation. He's been down tilting at the ledge quite often whenever John's not pressuring with the projectiles, and because it's such a quick, such a safe move, he's able to go immediately off stage and follow up whatever he does from that down tilt.
He's running in, gets the grab, applying a little bit of damage to that back air. Then he tries to get the banana peel, manages to grab it, even out though the stage was trying to take away the ledges. Managed it. What?
Alrighty, so very interesting scenario.
So what happened there? Let's watch the instant replay. He went for the rocket barrel boost, and I guess that kind of hit JohnNumbers out of it, and he was still in the middle of fast falling, and I guess John didn't really register what happened. No, he just fast fell.
He just
fast fell through his death, and I guess he just thought that maybe he caught the ledge or something. Forgot the double jump. Maybe maybe expended his double jump, so he thought his double jump was going to come back and it didn't come out in time. So
in a very interesting interaction, the Rocket Battle explosion managed to smoke screen whatever was between Diddy and VII. So John might not have known what was going on and just fell right through because he wasn't aware.
I'll talk to him later about that, but I'm pretty sure John just thought he thought he had his double jump and he wasted it, and then he fell to his death. Because he obviously fast fell to his death. There's no way he's going to grab onto that ledge or anything.
No, yeah.
He had an active hitbox out.
But one way or the other, we're going on to Game 4 on Dreamland. Now,
this man just spiked on the ground, goes for the footstool and the banana peel? What are you on, Angel?
what is happening?
This man is just going for broke. When Angel gets momentum, he just starts going ham. He goes crazy. He goes for some of the silliest setups I've ever seen.
This man is a boxcar on a steep hill. He's just ran away with all the momentum and then some so easily between these matches. And very interesting Game 3 is leading him off very strong and probably leaving John very shook.
He's approaching yet again, but gets hit by the header. He's trying to approach with that little bit of a back air. John hitting with the forward tilt instead. He's getting back on the stage, sitting at a dangerous 114%. Angel looking to close out the stock in this game. He wants to move on to Grand Finals. You know, that's what he's been thinking on his mind. Angel, I can't remember the last time Angel's been in Grand Finals that is, you know, anything.
It's been a very long time.
So it'd be a big win for him.
And John catching the peanut, not really able to get anything off the Z dropping it, but he's still opting just to control the ledge right now. Moving things at his own pace so he can try and compose himself, try and get the damage lead, but it's looking like an uphill battle right now.
John's running back and forth, just all these movement options, keeping Angel guessing what he's going to go for instead. Already tying up the percents almost as Angel pushes him back off stage again. Sitting at 135%, has deep breathing and a fully charged Sleep of the Sun on deck. But Angel gets the classic trump into back air in order to take away the first blood from JohnNumbers.
A very simple edge guard is what managed to get Angel that kill, and I feel like John just hasn't been doing a lot in this match to challenge Angel. He's just been able to get so much ledge control. He's managed stage control very well, and in a change-up from the past 3 games we've seen between these two, it's Angel who's been coming out on top between the damage trades.
And you know what? Kick punch block. JohnNumbers managed to just get back onto that ledge instead and trying to go for that ledge. Angel Cortes trying to cover all options with that down air, but now he's going for the double down tilt into down air action against John, trying to just end the set immediately. John playing ever so wise, gets back onto the stage. We have a wall cling in action in the neutral. What is Angel doing?
He's just mixing up everything he's doing. Very peculiar playstyle, but I'm liking it.
And now that he was a little bit too far away, John was able to get a deep breathing on deck and almost got the kill because of this deep breathing. This could be really big for him. He pushes him back off stage. He's expended his double jump. He still has a monkey flip in tow and manages to go for the rocket barrel boost instead. He drops it with the Z drop banana peel into the forward tilt.
Clean. He picked it up coming back on stage and used
Where's he going? No way!
He was dying.
Okay,
What's
I thought he
happening?
almost got him off stage. That was almost the most incredible thing I've ever seen. But Angel managed to die, and we go back into our last stock.
Now, we're sitting in winners finals. John's going to end up falling into the losers bracket. That's quite a death pool right now. We've got a lot of heavy names in there.
JohnNumbers, you know, if he goes down to losers finals, he either has to fight against Vinny or Dill. Both people have the very potential to beat him.
Dill having won the previous Xeno 0 and Vinny having won the previous...
Z drop. But you know who's winning this Xeno? Angel's starting to look like it, man. This man's in grand finals playing against the winner of who can manage to claw their way through losers. In losers bracket, as I was saying earlier, we have Vinny versus Dill in losers semis.